realistic chance of making the semis. Nadal is most comfortable with 2 wins from 2 and can even go through with a loss. Federer's 2 straight sets wins have put him in a commanding position in Group B. He just needs a set to qualify, while Ferrer has a slim chance if he could beat Murray in straights. This season end, Federer has had to hand over his #1 ranking that he wrested back from Nadal 12 months ago. As is customary at the final tournament, Nadal was honoured with his award on court, along with the Stefan Edberg sportsmanship gong.
Unbelievable year for me, very emotional. I came back after some tough time for me last year and the beginning of 2010 with the injury in Australia. So it's fantastic for me to receive this trophy from Adam. Just can say thank you very much, everybody, all the fans around the world for the support every week. So it's just a honor for me to receive that, and I'm very happy for everything.
With his survival in the tournament at stake, Swede Robin Soderling needed a victory over Roger Federer, something he'd achieved just once in 15 attempts. But that was in the glare of the French Open quarter-final this year. A closely fought first set ensued, but ultimately Federer took it, and the group win also.
Oh, can you believe that? Disaster for Soderling. It's the Swiss fans that are cheering the loudest now.
Federer had spent just over 4 hours in qualifying for the semi-finals without dropping a set for the first time in his career.
The first set was a tight affair, the second relatively comfortable. Federer remains undefeated in Group B. Soderling falls to 1 win and 2 losses. Federer, we know, is through as winner of the group. Soderling's chances of making it through to the knockout stages are hanging very much in the balance.
I'm happy, of course, to be through the round-robin stages, which is always somewhat nerve-wracking with the calculation that's going on with the games and sets and one and so forth. So with a clean sheet, it's normal that you move through, which I guess I deserve. I played a really good match against Soderling today, who was also actually in good shape. It was a close match, close first set, really, and I was able to get that crucial break in the second set and then was able to serve it out. So from my side, I'm very happy. I'm playing a great round-robin so far in a great tournament, and I hope I can keep it up.
Andy Murray took on David Ferrer to determine who would occupy the other semi-final spot. Ferrer needed to beat the Scot in straight sets to put the qualification process into the hands of mathematicians. Despite a shaky start, Murray quickly rallied to take 6 games in a row, and in 31 minutes he too was through to the semi-finals.
Well, some terrific ball striking. The sensational run of games for Murray has turned this opening set on its head. Match point. Comfortable win in the end for Murray. Got off to a very shaky start. And after having his initial service game broken, he was galvanised and played an awful lot better from there on in.
It's a very different scenario, going out on the court knowing exactly what you needed to do. Last year, couldn't have done a whole lot else. I played 3 good matches, and didn't quite make it through, but it's nice to get through this year, and obviously big match in the semi, maybe against Rafa, so looking forward to it.
In the penultimate round-robin match, the final Grand Slam final rematch, as Nadal and Berdych met for the first time since Wimbledon. Nadal had won 17 sets without reply in over 4 years. Berdych held his own in the first set, almost until the very end, when Rafa was enraged by an overrule from the umpire that ultimately ended in Berdych being incorrectly awarded the point.
Well, you can challenge.
Almost threatening to quit playing at one point, the Spaniard merely vented his anger in the best way possible by winning the set.
It's a highly entertaining set of tennis, full of drama.
Berdych could possibly still qualify with the 3 sets lost to Nadal, but the world number one had only his own ambitions in mind.
Last year, Nadal wasn't able to win a single set in round-robin play. A very different scenario 12 months down the road. This year, he moved safely through to the semi-finals as winner of Group A.
Yeah, it was a very, very good week for me. I think winning 3 matches in a row in a difficult surprise like indoor hard and against the best players of the world. So very happy for everything. Right now I am in semi-finals. That's unbelievable news. It's the first time in my career that I am in semi-finals without losing a match. And right now I'm going to have a really difficult match against Andy.
In the final round-robin match of 2010, Andy Roddick needed to continue his winning record over Serb Djokovic to sneak through to the semi-final stage here. He had prevailed in straight sets in their 3 previous meetings. Despite starting the brighter, errors crept into Roddick's game, and the world number 3 captured the set he needed to progress.
Jubilation for Djokovic. He is safely through to the semi-finals. Elimination for Roddick. He's on his way home.
After his disappointment against Nadal, it was good to see Djokovic back to his best before his match with Federer.
Djokovic needed to get a win this evening in order to build up his confidence come semi-finals day tomorrow, and that's exactly what he's been able to do. And he won in fine style. His record against Roddick was poor coming into the match, but this evening's encounter was extremely one-sided.
It's great for a tournament to have Nadal, Murray, Federer and myself in semis. We're expecting a great atmosphere, great matches, big challenge for all of us, and the better we win.
Nadal tops Group A, followed by Djokovic, and despite going home, Thomas Berdych will be pleased to have picked up a win on his first appearance at the Barclays ATP World Tour Finals. Roger Federer tops Group B with no sets dropped, and Andy Murray through to face world number 1 Rafa Nadal. For the first time in 6 years, 4 of the top 5 players on the ATP World Tour were in the semi-finals at the season finale. The afternoon match pitted world number 1 Nadal against a man he has defeated 8 times in 12 meetings, but who has no fear of the big occasion, Andy Murray. It proved to be one of the matches of the year.
We spoke about their movement early on. This is incredible court coverage.